Colinwhocares, Wildlife Conservation Foundation.
And Cole, just looking at me, Cole, what's happening here today, mate?
Well, today is day one of the Cairns bat dispersal. They said they're going to trim the trees, 30% off the top of these trees, hoping these bats will be removed. But we've been here since 6:30 this morning. We've filmed baby bats, we've filmed lactating mothers. They shouldn't touch these animals today. It's an absolute disgrace and it's a blight on the Cairns area. I've spoken to many tourists here today, and they told me that they were told to come here and actually seek out the bats and take photographs. And here we are destroying a tourist attraction in the Cairns area. It's a disgrace.
And mate, you were just on the phone to some people out of town. Have you worried people out of town? Yeah, there are. There's some worried government officials because their permit is very explicit on what trees they can touch and what animals they can touch and whether they can touch them when they've got babies or lactating mothers. And there's a lot of controversy about what is in the trees, whether they are babies, whether they're mature adults. And we've already filmed the young'uns there this morning, and we're just waiting for them to actually start cutting a tree that has lactating mothers or babies in it. And you're filming that? You're going to get on tape? We've filmed it, and we've got a whole lot of people coming here shortly, and they'll have cameras on all angles of every part of the operation. And we're also filming the staff in case any illegal action involved. Mate, they've got security here on hand, and it doesn't seem very exclusive. They've barricaded the area, a bit like Fort Knox. Yeah, oh, I was surprised. There's actually 4 security guards and only 1 of Cole, so I don't know whether I justify 4 great security guards. And we've had a pleasant day anyway. They haven't been aggressive, and we've been going to be respectful and peaceful, but we're going to make sure that they comply perfectly with that permit. I reckon under the cloakness of dark, they might. We've got infrared cameras and infrared binoculars. We will see exactly what they do here tonight. There's a lot of high profile people coming here tonight. There's no doubt there'll be plenty of council officials watching us, watching them, but we're going to make sure that they comply. If they don't comply, they will feel the full force of the law. Not enough consultation with the community with this issue? No, they just said they're going to remove them, and they're going to remove them. You know, they're following Charters Towers and they followed other communities. We hope we don't see another Charters Towers here, but who knows, you know, like they tell you one thing and do another thing. And if the bats are moved on, it becomes somebody else's problem, a lot of people say. Yeah, well, we're hoping they move over the Esplanade out the front of McDonald's because, you know, it's going to be a chaos over there. It's ridiculous. They could build a walkway, a covered walkway along the length of that road there, which would keep the manure and stuff falling on people and onto cars. They could be a prime tourist attraction. I think there's a deeper issue here. We got told that during the last cyclone, they were going to come here and covertly cut them and blame the cyclone. Now this is a council that's probably not reputable. It'll probably be a one-term council, and by their actions here today, seen by the community, that's probably how it'll pan out. And mate, they seem to, like, you and I know the tourists are interested in this creature, and yep. Because I was only been here for 10 minutes and they're taking photos and enjoying them. Yep. But the council doesn't seem to have that attitude at all. No, and look, there's a coffee shop owner just down the road here that sees hundreds of people a day coming here taking photos and video of these unique creatures. I spoke to them personally here today. Like I said, I've been here since 6:30 this morning. I've spoken to many people. They're aghast, they can't believe it. I've spoken to Italians who are blurting out obscenities, you know, they can't believe it. They're taking photos of them, and today they're probably, a lot of those young ones will be dead, if not in the coming days. A bit ironic too, because we'd probably be knocking down trees and you know, wrecking the environment. We're about to put up a big aquarium. Yep. It seems a bit ironic that you can have an aquarium up around the corner, full of concrete, but you can't have a few trees. No, and I suggest the hotels either side of these bat colonies double glaze their windows, problem gone. I think there's a deeper agenda here. I think they're getting carried along by a local old washed up shock jock, and I believe that he's influenced the people he knows on council to rid these trees of the bats, and I think it's absolutely ridiculous. Like I said, a covered walkway would fix the manure problem, and trim back some of the side trees that overhang onto the cars so they get nothing on the cars. It's a win-win for the town. It's ridiculous. Are you referring to Macca? I'm referring to Macca. I reckon Macca's an idiot. Macca can't tell the difference between a vulnerable endangered turtle, a vulnerable crocodile, or a vulnerable flying fox. He just likes the pretty ones. We like them all. Wildlife Conservation Foundation stands up for all wildlife in Australia, and he should too.
It is your environment, but you're probably going to have to fight for it.